I'm on Mumble with my new friend Ryan here, and while I was waiting for him, I shot this awesome whitetail here, and see what he's 10-pointer, and let's see what he scores here. 135. That's not bad, but he's got some pretty awesome horns. So I'm going to take a trophy shot real quick, and then me and Ryan are going to go hunting, and we're going to see about getting Ryan a awesome whitetail of his own. Hey guys, Kachi here with another episode of The Hunter. Today I'm hunting with a young man by the name of Ryan, known in the game as Leaderbrand, and we met a couple of days ago and we decided we're going to do some hunting here at Red Feather Falls. We're at the southwest location, and we're going to head over to the stand and start out looking for some whitetail and some moose, and then probably what we're going to do is head north up through that really excellent whitetail and blacktail territory, where I got some of the really big ones here recently. So if you want to say hello, you're more than welcome to do so.
Okay. Hi. Well, I got my best friend Cash, or Kashi.
Cash. Hey, I'll go by the name of Cash. That sounds like good luck. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to be heading across the river. So I'm going to just drop a marker in the direction we're going to be going. And we actually want to crouch walk out of camp because sometimes there will be moose right down here at the river. And we're headed out at 5 a.m. because, normally if we're deer hunting, we start at 7 a.m. But because of the location we're going to, we're starting at 5 because then we've got a really, really high chance of sneaking up on these deer rather than trying to go into the stand and finding them already out there and accidentally scaring them off. So.
Yeah.
So how long ago did you start playing the hunter?
Oh, probably not even a year ago.
Yeah.
Pretty fun. You get to shoot all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, when I first started playing, the reason I like it is because for many, many years, of course, I hunted and fished, and then, I had problems with my heart, and I couldn't hunt and fish anymore, and I was really bumming out pretty hard, and finding this game has made me so happy because I feel like I'm hunting again, So it's been pretty awesome.
How come you crouch walk faster than me?
I think it's probably the difference in our internet speeds. But that's okay because it just means that we won't be bunched right up on top of each other and startle the animals. Now, on your hunter mate, you'll probably notice how the road ahead of us, it kind of curves once we cross the river. Rather than following that curve, we're going to go straight across so that curve is on the right side of us because there's a real good chance we'll run into a buck as we cross the area, off the road where that curve is. So once we cross the river, we'll have to listen real good, and I just want to make sure I remember to do my scent suppression. Yep, okay, I definitely got my nose stinky on, so we're good there. And when we get right up at the little top of this first low hill here, keep your eyes open to the right side because a lot of times there will be deer over there on the right side.
Okay.
The reason we stay off the road is because the road makes a lot of noise. I'm just going to take a moment to look with my binoculars, see if there's anything over there. Nope, no sign of anything, but we're just going to go right on straight ahead. We're going to stay off the road and kind of move from the start of the curve to, kind of where it curves in before the road goes straight again. And we'll keep our ears open for buck snorts. And if we don't run into one right up here, then we'll slip down to where we can see down into the low area there where the swamp and the river are down there. And if we don't see one down there, then we'll just head up into the stand because there'll be one along soon enough, and there may be moose as well. So.
Okay.
And we're going to go on the right side of the rocks here because that's the low area. And that means that we'll be down out of sight if there's anything, you know, up on the hill here. So if you move in the low areas, you don't show a profile. And so you won't startle the deer. Okay. Okay. Nobody here. That's okay. We'll just slip up over the hill and we'll take a look down there, see if there are any of them wandering.
Yeah, I did that a couple of times when they didn't call. They hear footprints going.
Yep. What I'll do is I'll set us up some scent patches and stuff. So that, you know, it's that... Ooh, there we go. You know what that was?
I didn't get it.
You
I
didn't
must have
catch
been
it?
too far.
Okay, well, there is a male moose down at the river. So we're going to slip over to the stand because he's right in the perfect spot where if we slip up into the stand, we should be able to see him and you should get a really nice shot at him. Well, he is not shown back up. We're going to give him just a moment or two more. And then, if not, we'll move on because I'd sure like to get you some shooting.
Yeah. Or should we try on that female?
Well, if she comes on in, if you want to take a shot, I'm not going to say anything. Because I've certainly shot plenty of them myself. You know, a lot of times there's oh, there she is, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yep, I see her.
Yeah.
What should I shoot her with?
Well, if we keep nice and still, she'll walk in really close and you can take a shot at her with the bow. Or if you don't feel confident about shooting at her with the bow, you know, you're welcome to use your rifle.
I'll try with the bow.
You know, I tried to get her to... I tried to set up the scent marker at about 20 yards for us. So let's just hold still and she'll walk right down in front of the stand here. And it'll only be a 20-yard shot. Right now, your shot would be about 30 yards. But I mean, it's up to you. You gotta do what you feel confident with. But I set it up. See, she's gonna keep on coming, and she'll walk literally right out in front, and she'll pause where I put that scent patch down. So you saw where I was when I put the scent down. So.
Where should I shoot her at the shoulders?
From up here, yep, you want to shoot her right behind her left shoulder. All right, well, she's turned so she's facing away. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to blow the call because she should then turn again. And you want to shoot her behind her right shoulder, and that should work out just fine.
Okay.
But you want to make sure she turns because if you shoot her from here, you'll probably, if you're lucky, you'll hit her in one lung, but probably instead you'll end up just getting a body shot on her. So I'm going to give a spray of the scent from up here and call again, and she should turn. She's standing there sniffing away because that's, you know, where I sprayed it. So
yeah.
For a second, I thought I heard another one walking. They've got a very distinct way of walking.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get my bow ready.
Yep, go ahead and get your bow ready because she's gonna pause. If she doesn't pause, she'll walk right under the stand.
Ah, shoot.
That's okay. All we got to do is be patient for a moment. And oh, yep, she heard you when you started moving like that. But that's all right. We'll get another shot at another one. That's why, you know, you want to be careful how much you move around because even though we're up here and they have trouble seeing us and smelling us, they can hear our feet on the floorboards when they're right underneath us like that. All right, we've come across that male moose. He's down the hill here and he's moving away from us, so we're going to have to keep creeping forward, I think.
Okay.
Because we called, but he did not turn around. He just kept right on going. Yep, there he is right down there. He's 59 meters out. and he's at the perfect angle. If you come up right next to me and you use your rifle, you should be able to shoot him right behind his left shoulder and get a perfect shot on him. He's starting to move away again, though.
Yep.
He's moving towards the water. He weighs about 1,060 pounds.
Okay.
All right. So you probably want to, we'll just creep down a little bit closer because we want to be able to see him. I think he's kind of moved out of sight a little bit. I think if we move right down here, we should be able to see him again. Yep, there he is. All right, I can see him. He's turning around to come this way, so I'm going to get prone, and you should be able to get a shot at him because he's moving in this direction. He's about 50 yards out.
I'm going to shoot.
All right, I'm watching him. There you go, you hit him. I'm keeping an eye on him, so wherever he goes, we'll be able to track him. You definitely hit him, because I saw the blood spot. And I think he just went down. By golly, I think he just went down. I'm going to ease over to the left a little bit, but I think he just went down. Yep, he sure did. I'll mark him. All right, let's go get him.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, he ran down to the river, and then he went down into the water a little ways, and he went down. And what's nice is the rain like this, it'll actually make the fog a little less, and we'll be able to see a little more clearly.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to use my hunter mate just because, that's always good for experience points. For when you're trying to raise your tracking experience.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think he was right down here when you hit him. Yep, right over here.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. Yep, heart and lungs. And that's exactly what you want to hit. That's the best hit. When you get the blood that says heart and lungs, that's when he's not going to go far. That was a great shot, man.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and there's lots of blood, so he didn't make it far. Yeah, there he is, out in the middle of the river.
Okay. I like how Hawkeye is so dead on with his shots.
Oh yeah, he's, especially with that crossbow. He's a heck of a shot.
But I get these points too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And there he is, yep. He doesn't have the biggest horns that a moose ever had, but he's still over 1,000 pounds. That's nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, that was a good shot.
Yep, I see him.
Well, if
you want to go on the picture?
Sure, I'll come join you for your trophy shot. I would be honored. Here, I'll get down kneeling too, since you're kneeling. We look like the Hunter twins. I think we both are using the same avatar, and we're both wearing the same clothes.
Yeah.
So you might want to hit the space bar and then get your gun out, so that they know which one. Okay, so they know which one of us shot him.
You want to look up a little?
Sure.
Right there. Okay.
Good deal. And nice shot and awesome moose. For a second I thought I saw a deer up on the hill there, but nope, it's not a deer. All right. Well, good deal. Why don't we head back to shore here?
Okay.
What's nice is with the rain, they won't hear us splashing in the river right now.
Yep, I see her.
Yeah, she's
Well, if you wanna get her, if you know, you can drop it.
Yeah, at this distance with the bow, I don't think that she'd drop. I think she'd probably run.
Well, closer if you want. If you want.
Let's see what we can do.
It's about 55 yards.
Yep. Got to get close enough that we get full penetration. Yeah, she shouldn't go far. In fact, I think she just went down.
You're right about on the mark.
Yep. Yeah, as long as we didn't use our firearms, that little bit of running around she did, that won't have scared anything off, so. Yep, heart and lung. Just like we want to see.
Yep.
So she probably went, yep, she's laying right up there, I guarantee you. With this much heart and lung blood, she can't be more than 20 yards ahead of us. She's probably on the other side of these reeds here.
Okay.
Yep, here she is right here.
Okay. She looks big.
Yeah, she's a big old girl, no doubt about that. Well, if you want to come on in here, we'll do a picture.
Okay. Want me to crouch or?
Yeah, go ahead and get right on my right side and go ahead and crouch down. Yep, body, right lung, left lung. And of course they don't get a score because you know, they're a female, so what's going on here? That was pretty strange. I'm not sure why it did that. That was really weird. It showed me laying down and then it showed me standing up. There we go. He's moving up the hill, and he's a beautiful deer now. I just lost sight of him, so I'm going to ease up to the right and forward a little bit to get eyes on him again. But he is a really nice deer. I think he's a 14-pointer. All right, I'm going to call him. I'm going to go prone and crawl up to the edge here.
I'm gonna go prone too.
Yeah.
See him?
Well, that's just it. I had eyes on him just a moment ago, and I just lost sight of him.
Got my gun out, just there.
Pretty sure he was a whitetail. I'm going to spray some whitetail scent here, and I'm going to call again, see if I can pull him towards us. But he was a really nice deer. He had a lot of points, and his horns were really wide, and that's part of what makes a good score is the spread on their horns. So I mean, he could be a good scoring deer.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep my eyes open because with the calls and the scent, we could draw him in. And if not, I saw right where he went, and he's not aware of us yet, so we might be able to sneak up on him.
Not real good with that sneaking up on them.
Yeah. Well, you know, something important to know is like only like trees and rocks actually hide you here. The bushes, the animals can see right through them, just like they're not there. So when you're sneaking, you want to move from tree to tree and rock to rock. Otherwise, they can see you. All right, you go ahead and stay prone. I'm just going to come up to a crouch, get a little higher up, and see if I can spot him. I'm not seeing him. All right, well, let's go ahead and just move up a little bit. We're going to move up to this big old rock here. All right, I can see his track. So we will be able to track him. He was actually a much nicer deer than that one that we saw on the hillside. All he's got to do is call again, and we'll track him down. There's kind of a little bulge in the hill here, and he was crossed behind that bulge.
Okay.
But he sure was a nice one. Gonna go over here where his tracks were and see if we can start tracking him. Because he was walking along real casually. He wasn't startled or anything, so we should be able to track him. And the other deer that we startled actually ran through here. It's actually his track.
What the heck? Oh, heard.
Okay, wow. The one that we saw in the other spot is right. I mean, he's 35 yards up the hill here.
I want to try and get that other one if we can.
Well, if this first one that we saw comes over the hill, I'll shoot him with the bow so we don't scare that other one.
Okay.
But right now where he is, if we move much, we'll actually scare him. So I'm gonna call and put down some urine and hope that he comes walking over the top edge of this hill, because I mean he's right over the edge of the hill there when he called. I mean, he's not far away at all. Just gonna get a little bit of cover from this tree here, so I'm a little bit hidden. Oh, I can hear him. I can hear him walking. He's right up the hill. I just saw the side of his head peeking out. He is a cautious one. Well, he's standing up there with just a little bit of his one horn peeking out.
Oh.
Oh. All right, so he's starting to cross. He's on top of the hill, and you know
Oh,
what?
yep, I see him.
You see him? He's the same deer. He's the same deer. I thought it was a different deer. Just seeing him again, he's got a lot bigger horns. So if you see him, go ahead and take the shot.
Well, where was that bigger one?
This is the same deer. There wasn't a different deer. I didn't realize his horns were this nice.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah, go ahead, go for it. I don't know if you hit him or not, but
Aimed right for the chest.
all right. Well, we'll slip up the hill here and see if we got blood. He paused for a really long time after the shot, so that's why I said I wasn't sure if you'd hit him or not, because he stood there for so long after you shot. You know, normally when you hit them, they spin right around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a blood mark. I think you might have missed him.
What the heck?
Well, you know, when you're shooting up a hill like that, it can be a little bit deceptive as to, you know, how far away they are. So I'm gonna look around just to make sure I'm not missing the mark.
Yeah, I seen some dirt or something fly.
Yeah, I think what happened is you probably ended up skinning the edge of the hill. That happens sometimes. Because I'm right up where he was, and unfortunately, nope, there's no blood mark.
Okay.
Gonna check down here, just to make sure, you know, I didn't get mixed up for his location, but nope. Alright, well, I had a lot of fun hunting with you, and I'd be very happy to hunt with you again. And we got a couple of mooses, and we didn't get the deer, but hey, that's alright, we can't get them all. And hopefully next time I'll have a little more time, and we can explore more of this territory here, because this is a really great place, you know, to hunt whitetail and black-tailed, and there's black bears down here, and big old moose. And every once in a while you'll run across a Roosevelt elk.
Okay. Well, maybe next time we can go for 9 o'clock better, or what?
Yeah, absolutely. On a Sunday, pretty much any time is good for me. And on a Saturday before 10 o'clock is probably best, because at 10 o'clock I play 7 Days to Die with Hawkeye and my other friends who all play 7 Days to Die on our server.
Yep, I was watching Hawkeye's videos too.
Awesome. All right, well, tell you what, I guess we'll say goodbye to our YouTube audience. Thank you for watching, YouTube audience.
Yep.
Me and Ryan will whack a couple of mooses and chase some white-tailed deer, and hopefully there'll be more videos with me and Ryan in the near future. I think it's going to be pretty awesome, and the next one Hawkeye should be along, because Hawkeye was so upset that he wasn't able to make it tonight, but some things came up. So, all right. Well, we're gonna call it a hunt, and remember, if you're gonna be a bear, be a grizzly.